Good evening and welcome to this week's Psychic and Spiritual segment. We have got a change of reader and I'm sorry that we're late tonight. But yeah, we had a cancellation. So we have now got our very own Garry Fields on this evening for you doing readings. He will be on for the next just over 45 minutes to an hour. And then you can see his face again at 9:15 on the open mic hour, which will be the second part to last week's show. So you're not come to listen to me waffle. So I shall introduce Garry and let him take over.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello, good evening. How are you, madam?
I'm all right.
You
So
all
I've
right?
just said that you're on now and that you'll be back on again at 9:15 for your open mic hour, because obviously this evening live is a little bit later. So I will leave you to crack on.
Good evening. Thank you for having me. Hope everyone's
That's
well.
right.
Welcome to another splendid hour or 45 minutes or whatever. We'll just get cracking and going and see who we're drawn to and just fire away. And anyone like a card, then I will get drawn to. Hello, Jess, Dave, Maureen and Steve. I'll just wait for a few people. See where we're going. Right, just generally, I've done 3
I'll leave you to
today,
it.
just generally. Thank you, young madam. Much appreciated. So I do feel that massive, obviously, you know, there's big, massive turning points now going on. And welcome and cracking on and getting to where we are now. Over the last 12 months, that's all I can safely say. So well done to everybody for being where you are now today, this present moment in time. Hello, Gemma. Right, I'm going to do a card for our Jess. I'm just going to pull a card here as well. If anybody steps in spiritually, if anyone steps in behind me, they're not usually into all this, the spiritual realm and all that, but they'll make themselves known. And sometimes spirit just stand in front of me as well. So I'll work in as we go. Moving forwards, I'll just give a little shout out to anything that comes in and around as well while we're doing the. I'm going to say, don't get distracted from left to right as well. Just stay focused, but don't, with the crab as well on this side, don't let somebody pinch your pocket, bleed you dry, or give the sob story, Jess, as well. And usually them cards I work with are usually 2 to 5 years, but I'm drawn to working with them directly today over the next 12 months, which, you know, I've got a very loyal pack that work with me, but I'm drawn to them today as well. So around the moon card, Jess, is physical awareness, emotions, insecurity around the crab, vagueness, untrustworthiness and deception. So don't let somebody pull the wool over your eyes, basically. You can see right through them and where they're going with, you know, don't just open your purse and give people your money away. So that's just a card for you generally, Jess. If I get drawn back to you, I'll come back to you as well. Hello, Tash. Hello, Rachel. Hope you're all right, young madam. And hello, Peter. Hope you're well. Let's see where we're going. I'm just going to scroll back up. My laptop was playing up last week, so hopefully it's back on form now. Hello, Bev. If I've missed anyone, do apologise. David, general card for you. Okay, they're telling me about Saxon, David, around you. Saxon, I'm getting Saxon. So I don't know whether you're shop or something. I don't know whether you're looking at an old Gothic circle to wear, or a Gothic, just something really old that you think that a relic, or just something that telling me about that type of specific era. So just watch out for that. You might see something quite particularly odd that stands out if you're in like a second-hand shop or stuff like that, or you're walking through a place and you think, oh, that I need that. You know, I'm seeing like a leather belt as well. So again, I'm just seeing like a symbol as well around you, David. And that the Shonian item, I feel that you've got to have that in your spare room, or that type of thing you're drawn to, or you're going to buy this new item soon, but it does need to be in this spare room or your room that you work with, anything around the paranormal field as well. So also the card is the Knight of Cups has come through. Where with this card, there's 2 lots of water. There's water high on the card and at the bottom of the card. So things really start to move forwards now for you over the next 12 months. You're starting to see the wood for the trees. So you're coming out the thick of things, is which we virtually started the night talking about, didn't we? You know, we are coming out the thick of things. We are moving forwards as well. Again, with the night, write 11 things down that you'd like on a bucket list and put it out there. Use the universe to bring it back in. So that's for you, Dave. All right. So let's see where we're going. Might relate and jump back onto people as well again in a second or two. Maureen, have you had any back pain, Maureen? Just a yes or a no, or have you pulled a muscle? Maureen, have you pulled anything low down on a muscle above the hip area, or a twinge? Have you been overdoing it, darling? Just a yes or no. Have you been overdoing it, Maureen? Okay, lovely card for you, darling, the Tempress. All right, a lot of things come into fruition August, September, October with this card. But again, with the Tempress, she's got lovely energy around her. And it's self-control, harmonious partnership, peace, moderation, sensible lifestyle, and coping well. But there's loads of love in the card around the rainbow. Life at your pace, at your tune, in and around the cups. So you're filling it as quick as you want to go or as slow as you want to go. It's entirely up to you as well, Maureen. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Can you take a lady in spirit as well, Maureen, that would have worn either a necklace but it had the same symbol on a ring? I'm seeing either a silver object. The ring would have been quite similar to what was worn on the necklace as well. All right. So I don't know whether one of your old family members would have been into all the witchcraft type of scenario, but didn't say much. But I'm seeing an item on the bottom of a chain, but looks the same as the ring as well. So I'm seeing a symbol on the chain, and I'm seeing a symbol on the ring as well. Maureen, can you take that? Just give me a yes or no on that. Don't add on to anything else. But it's a little lady. I feel she's 2 generations behind, so like a grandmother figure. All right. I'm just going to go to the worded cards for you, Maureen. All right. Think about what I just said. The card said meditations brings answers. So if you're drawn to clarity, I feel there's a family member there that's waiting to give you certain information as well. So give yourself a nice 10, 15-minute meditation and see what comes forward of that as well, Maureen, as well. Okay. And I feel that person had a little cheeky, this spiritual energy I'm seeing around this lady. She's got a cheeky side to it as well, real cheeky, that she would pester till she got a point over as well. I'm drawn to as well. So that's the type of energy I'm picking up on at the moment around you, Maureen. Hello, Steve. Steve, has anyone around you done either you can't do right for wrong? Someone's put the wrong fuel in the car or something like that. Somebody's done a simple mistake quite recently. Has somebody just done a quite simple mistake, Steve? But I don't know whether it's like put the wrong fuel in the car and, you know, it's only a little bit, it'd be fine. I think one way or the other, it's okay. But I'm just seeing somebody's going to make a simple general mistake. Don't worry about it. I had a scenario on Tuesday where I just had to wish this certain situation, loads of love and white light, let it blow over your head. It was personal, but at the end of the day, sometimes you've just got to brush it off like a dust of salt. It's not worth worrying about. So again, around the situation there where if somebody makes a general mistake around you, don't worry about it. It's just like laughing off basically as well. So just stay with me, Steve. But that's what my team's telling me at the moment. All right. 9 of Wands is basically you're coming out the rougher waters, but you're staying into the nicer port now. So you're going into the nicer port. You're going into the nicer energies now. So if you've previously booked or you're looking at rebooking a place that you like to go to, I love the likes of Italy. You go back to that place, you revisit. There's a revisit on the cards for you, Steve, as well. Okay. And the team's telling me, stick to your divine purpose, what you stand for. Keep sticking to your guns, keep sticking to your values. All right, keep driving it, keep embedding it. So that's what they're saying to me at the moment as well. Just do another card for you, Steve. Okay, makes sense. Divine guidance has just come out for you, Steve. So your purpose, your drive, what you stand for, keep going, keep pushing forwards. Okay, they just said to me, amen as well. So that I'll leave that at the end of that message there for you. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Bev. Just going to go back up and two on the yes, you can have a card, Charlotte. I'll go to you next. Charlotte, have you had to redo stuff, like paperwork, or you've lost documentation? Have you had to redo a lot of paperwork or documentation? I feel that if it's not been overlooked, it needs to be specifically done now. All right. If you put something off, it needs to be specifically put down in paper, needs to be documented. All right. So whether it's if you've redone a will or anything like that, if there's anything done around, you need to update something, it needs to be done. Something needs to be updated, but don't put it off. All right. Oh, dropped loads of cards then. All right. But again, it is positive. It's like crack on and do what you need to do to step forwards again. So there you go. Peaceful resolution. All right. So I feel that you'll feel settled once you've done it, and then you can move forward again. So you've got a little bit of breathing time, Charlotte. Charlotte, are you started opening up and seeing things spiritually? I don't know whether around one of your rooms, like I'm in this me treatment Reiki room, but I feel like there's an energy or an entity trying to show itself to you. It's like, listen, but try and listen from above is what they're saying spiritually. Someone's trying to connect with you. I feel like as well, the wholesale they're selling me wholesale. So in respect to, I'm asking, add some more onto that wholesale. It's like, I feel they've got purpose as well. I feel there's a female that's present that's trying to stand forward with you, then show themselves. But I feel there's a male behind that female that would be a little bit frustrated, the male behind, as if they're really after your attention at the present moment in time. All right. So just ask them for a sign. All right. I feel that they are ready to work with you. All right. So in your own environment, just try having the odd word with spirit in your room and just say, can you show me this? Can you show me that? Can you give me a sign? I feel that they're ready to connect with you. All right, Charlotte. And I'm going to do you one more card on top of that as well. All right. Within the next few weeks. So I think the clarity will come out with that again. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the cards. I started putting them aside, but I'm going to keep the cards in the packs tonight. So if it reoccurs and comes out again, we'll just go with it tonight. So hopefully that makes sense for you, Charlotte. How are you, Gemma? You all right, Martin? Martin. I feel I've got a very well-built gentleman around you, Martin. He's doing it more around the Christmas periods, you know, where it's like the telly's on and there's something on that you're not really watching, but he's like taking the mickey out of what's going on the telly as well. But you're trying to have a conversation with this person and they're just like, if there's an opera or something, he's just like he just seems to be singing at the top of his voice, or acting what's going on in the corner, and like really winding you up. All right, I feel there's a male energy there that's really winding you up. But watching the period, I feel it's around the Christmas period where but he's just over saying the stuff again, just keeps on and on and on and on and on. But I do feel he's a well-built gentleman as well. All right, okay, just bear with me. Again, it says meditation brings answers. So take on board, and again, if that person needs to connect and work with you. I've not got no name with him, but you know where you see the Go Compare advert and the fella's messing around and he's going through all the notes and messing around, singing, and you're like trying to have a conversation with him, but he's just having the little games and doing his own little things to really wind you up as well. Enchantment has also come out as well, so I think things will come into fruition and really build above that as well, and come in and connect better and evolve more. There's a lot of involvement around you. So when things are evolving, it comes around like tenfold as well, Martin. So it's not about the look, it's things are really coming into place for you, is how I feel. So that's over the next few weeks. All right. So involvement, everything tying in, linking in and connecting. And I'm just going to go to these cards as well for you. Okay. A new emotional situation message regarding relationship or social invitations, great intuitive insights. So it's the insights that I'm seeing. So everything comes into play, and that makes sense to me as well. So there's more coming to the table, there's more coming in front of you, but it is all going to be tying in, Martin. So keep the thumbs up with that as well. How are you? Dawn. Dawn, do you have a lucky object? Either do you kiss a ring, or do you kiss a stone, or do you kiss a pendant or anything? Have you got something that you just, it's like either a St. Christopher or something like that, or a silver cross? Have you got, I'm just seeing something like, oh, I'll hold my lucky crystal, and it's like, I wish good people good luck. I just feel like, Dawn, that you're throwing a lot of good luck out there to people. I feel that you need to retain some for yourself. That's what the team's telling me. So it's a case of don't just give. Just hold and retain certain things about yourself, and give a little bit of back to yourself as well, is how the team, I feel, are saying. So don't just give out all your energy and your spent energy. It's like retain some of that for yourself as well. Choose a new direction. But again, that's for you. It's what you want. With the new direction, it's like, right, what have I been putting off? Right, what have I got to do? That's how I feel, and that's what I'm drawn to with you, Dawn. It's like pin the tail on the donkey time now. All right, so put something on the chalkboard in the kitchen. I'm going to achieve that this week. I'm going to do that this week. This is what I'm after. That's what I'm going to set out. Set a goal is how I feel. Definitely. All right. And again, helpful people. And I feel that is you. I feel that is you all the time. Just helpful people. I think what happens is sometimes if you do need to ask, don't be scared to ask. All right. A little nudge in the right direction. Be brave enough to ask. All right. But there's a lot of helpful people around you. But with that, you're going to get things back as well. So if you don't ask, you don't get. It's not a over. What's the word I'm after? It's not beyond people to give back as well, but you need to stop giving everything around you out, basically. So don't waste your energy in the wrong direction. So usually comes with that card is the strength card. So retain some of your own strength. You've got all the tools as well. All right. Right, that's you, Dawn. If I go back to people as well, don't worry, there'll be more information coming through, hopefully. Sorted that, Martin. Hello, Tash. Card for Tash, yeah, that I'm drawn to. Do you know what? I'm drawn to these for you, Tash. I'll get to you in a minute, Rach. 9 of Michael, basically, your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts to the outcome you desire. Release any feelings or regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. So pass your worries on. And again, that card relates with you. All right. And again, don't overanalyze. Stop overanalyzing. Stop over worrying. Stop overthinking. Definitely. And again, as just come, then you'll get your divine guidance. So your answers are there as well within a few days. Definitely a day or two on that. All right. See who else we got. Rachel. Hook, line and sinker last night, Rach. That's all I'm going to say. Well done to your team as well. Enjoy it. The card has just flipped over there. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Step up financially for you, Rach. Again, you're coming out the wood for the trees. But when I get the beehives just here, it's like save £33, spend £33, and £33 will cover everything else out of 100. So again, it's relating to 2/3 you're going to be better off in the relation of you'll pay your bills, you've got money to spend, you've got money to keep as well. So again, there's a financial, if you come into a situation where you've paid something off and it gets a little bit easier, that's the time it's going to be coming up to as well. So you've got a little bit more spending power, but save for a rainy day, spend while you've got it, and then cover yourself with the bills that you've got to pay as well. So there's a 2/3 in your favor. So there's 66% in your favor, a power of money there within that card. All right, Knight of Pentacles. All right, and there's a lot of support around you, but that's your spiritual support, Rach. A lot of guidance. All right. So if you need to reach out, focus, draw them energies in as well around your spiritual team, Rach. They're telling me about a docking point. Now, where everything clicks in, that's what they're telling me. It's all going to click in for you. New topic, new subjects, new things are going to be just really locking and binding. If you've had that situation now, let me know, just yes or no. It's just everything else is really, 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 really tying in now, Rach. So you put things into motions, it's going to be locking in for good. All right. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed, review contacts and documents very thoroughly. But that is around the page of Michael. Truthful, perspective, blunt, analytical, very analytical she is our Rachel. But that makes sense with what I've just been saying for you, darling. All right. You said you need a new wardrobe as well. But what my team's being cheeky now and what they're saying is go out and treat yourself and get that something little new that you've been waiting for, that you've been putting off. But go and treat yourself to a new wardrobe, but not OTT, but just get yourself that nice little treat that you've been doing as well. And third eye chakra for you as well, Rach. All right, so you've had loads tying in that makes sense there. So work on your third eye. I do believe that the spiritual team will be giving you more now, and they'll be using you more, and they will be advancing you more as well. Okay. Where are we going? Hello, Peter. How are you, young man? Let's see where we're going for you, Pete. Let's see if we can get things tying in. Have you had deep thoughts about something recently, Pete? Have you been keeping everything to yourself? Okay. Just feel like you've been retaining a lot of information. So, hello, everybody. So this is for Peter. Okay. Discontent and boredom. But what you're doing is you're not facing away from it. You're actually turning around now. Again, this will be over the next week or two, and you're going to just turn around and focus and go into that specific area. You know, you're not turning away from it. What you're actually doing is you're stepping into that next phase now. All right. Okay. Wisdom. Pete, when everything's right under your own four walls, everything comes into fruition again. What you've got with this card, don't worry about everything else. Keep looking after everything under your four walls. The wisdom brings love, light, and harmony around more golden colours. So when you're all right, everybody else will be all right. Okay. Still staying with you, Pete. There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. Just saying about what? Look after yourself and under the four walls. And sometimes what happens in life, we can have, if somebody says, oh, would you like to retire? It's not about retiring, it's just giving you the different option to do something else as well. It's not about that. There's more options. With money comes more options, and that's always nice as well. I'm going to give you another card on top of that to finish off. All right. The Fool. Take the step, Pete. Take the step. Reach out, take the step, go blind. It doesn't matter. Your path's there. All right. That's your path. There's new horizon, new sunset. Get out into the open. Re-energize. What happens then is, with the Fool card, just bear with me. Fool cards is freedom from the past, new beginnings, communication, an optimistic fresh start, a fun, lighted-hearted attitude, an area or lack of knowledge, but things come into knowledge, comes into play then. So what you don't realise and understand is coming to the plate. All right, so a lot of things tying in there, but take the step, do what you need to do. All right, Pete. Right, just watching the time as well, folks. You're welcome, Jess. Oh, sorry, missed a few. As again, my laptop's jumping, so just please bear with me. Charlotte, done yours. Well, thank you, Gary. That's okay. No problem with that, Dave. You might even have a new guide coming in, but I see like leatherware. I see like the Saxon leather, and there could even be a new guide to come in and around it as well. Leslie Dunn. Leslie Dunn. How are you? Please be patient with me. I'll try and get round to everybody. Don't be the hermit. All right. Head up high, walk tall time. It's not a dark card. It lights the sky up. What it's actually doing is taking the hoodie off, feeling fresher as well. So you're putting the weight down as well and moving forwards as well. With the hermit, it's patience, experiencing from the past. Centering yourself is focusing down the middle. Meditation, withdrawing a bit from life and loneliness. Now's the time to start filling things up. I certainly know so many people could have ticked that box tonight with that, Leslie, but just bear with me. All right, there's a connection. You're the middleman in this. You're the middle person in this. So you're the compromising person as well. Again, the Four of Cups, excuse me, is a very low card, but start filling up things that you want for yourself as well. I think now I feel you'll get a higher cup. All right. Okay. All right. Makes sense as well. The Devil card, what you don't need, cut the umbilical cord of it. So from the past, again, what you're doing is, if you need to speak up louder to be heard, speak up louder. All right. But with the Devil cards as well, it's power. You'll feel better when you've cut the umbilical cord of things from the past. All right, Leslie, the Thrall is something else that you're going to start looking forward into. All right. And then what you've got is you're cutting negative or bad influences out from the past. You're getting rid of it. So visualize when you go to bed tonight, cut the umbilical cords of anything in the past. It's like getting out your order, clean, fresh step ahead, moving forwards then as well. And I did say possibly you'll get a higher cup card than 9. We've got the 8 of Wands, which is inseparability. There's a lot of water. There's a lot of lightness coming in around you. That's light energy. So it's not going to be as weighted moving forwards. I can see a king and I can see a queen around you. I do feel it's the king or queen of cups. That's what my team's showing me now as well. And you've got the emperor, which is even higher above. Sitting pretty where you need to be over 12 months. The world is in your hands within the 12 months, so everything where you need to be sitting pretty. Again, this card with the emperor is an influential or positive man, which is yourself as a person, a positive person. Ambition, a kind, authoritative man. Again, security, long-term gains. Security, success and stability. That's around you now moving forward over the next 12 months, Leslie. And I'm just going to go to these other cards for you, darling. Okay. There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial and promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life as well. What it's actually bringing in, Leslie, is balance. I do feel like that's a balance card for you. This come out just not too long ago, all right? And I'm going to go to another card. I'm just waiting for it. I'd like a yes or a no card on these. And that makes sense to me then. These are worded cards again. Helpful people has come out. All right, so reach out. If you need to reach out, Leslie, reach out. All right, and I said I want a yes or a no card, didn't I? Bang, there's your yes card. All right, so I know we're on the right lines. I know I'm on the right path spiritually, so just let that unfold as well, Leslie. Alison Lloyd, how are you? Alison Lloyd. Alison Lloyd. As a youngster, can you take anybody, Alison, that would either have had their own shop, a fruit and veg shop or something like that? Are you quite particular when you go shopping? Do you really go through the fruit and veg and it's like, I need this specifically, that I don't like the look of that, I've got to get this? And you really have a good, you pick out the best is what I feel. You like your value for money, so you pick out what's true to you. You don't mind paying out, but you want your value for, all right. But I just felt earlier on, I was seeing like a fruit and veg shop, which it was showing me an image of. So I don't know whether a family member's has had their own grocery shop or a friend's had a grocery shop as a youngster and used to go there. All right, don't get distracted again with the moon card, left to right, focus straight ahead. So if you've got plans this weekend, don't put them off for other people, catch up with them the week later. All right, so the moon card again is physical awareness around you. There'll be a lot going on that you're actually picking up on as well. Emotion, don't let things batter your emotions, all right? Insecurity around the crab in the card is somebody that will pinch your pocket, bleed you dry, give this sob story. Untrustworthiness and vagueness. Don't just be taken for a ride and a mug around the situation. You know, if somebody's had a puncture, they don't need 2 tires this week. You know what I mean? So again, it's just put things into perspective around the situation. They just told me to go to this pack for you, Alison. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you, scholarship or to pursue some type of education. Time to get to work. All right, but the scholarship is down to you, what you enjoy doing. I feel like that is to go more in depth. All right. A reliable, clever, educated and balanced. Again, the balance is there. I am seeing a lot of balance around you. And they just asked me to go to the angel cards for you, Alison. I bring you a message from a deceased loved one. You're happy at peace. I love you very much. Please do not worry about me. So that's Sonia. So spiritual team, spiritual family members up there, friends and family, don't worry about them, okay? Just keep striving forwards. And it's always nice to put that specific person in your mind and put the thoughts out in the day as well, because spirits do pick up on your thoughts. You don't have to speak them out, all right? You don't have to speak the words. So if you think of that special loved one that's over there on the other side, just put them in your thoughts. But please put all your friends, family and loved ones on the other side in thoughts as well, because they will pick up on your thoughts as well. All right, some mornings or some nights I go to bed, I will just say good night to my family team, and they know that I'm thinking about them as well, you know. See where we're going. So Alison Lloyd, anything that relates to you folks, please just give me a yes or a no. That's fine. Grandmother, Maureen, grandmother. That was ages ago. Hey, Mama Foster, good evening. That makes sense, the grandmother. Loads of love and white light around there. All right. Hello, it's odd Dennis popped on. All right, matey. Right, it's odd Dennis. They've just gone to another pack for odd Dennis. Dennis, just yes or no? Have you got fish for tea tomorrow, Friday? Is it chippy tea tomorrow, Dennis? Just yes or no? All right. Focused on your highest priorities. This will help you get organized and motive, Archangel. All right. Dennis, motivate. Focus on your top priorities. Prioritize. Most important thing for you then, Dennis, is get your teeth into what you need to get your teeth into. Hello, Steve. 9 of Cups is a blessing for you as well, Dennis. So again, when I always get like a 7 and 8, they're middle of the road cards for me. So you don't usually go any lower down than the 9 of Cups. All right. It's not about Pentacles, which is the finances. I think things are coming to the table a little bit more for you. All right. So things are filling up for you now, Dennis. Again, the Ace of Swords, and I said that. Bang, victory. All right. So in and around the words for that, Ace of Swords is strength, Dennis. So if you've needed that upliftment, there's a spiritual energies coming in around you to give you the spiritual upliftment. The Ace of Swords is very, very strong with strength. All right. So I'll put them back in. See where we're going. So done our Dennis. How we diddling for time? 40 minutes. Humour helps you at times, Christina. That's good. Have I done you? I haven't done you, Christina, have I? Christina. Have you had a lot of turmoil, Christina, with like your stomach's been churning? Have you had that like sickly feeling, Christina? I just feel you feel like there's a situation just churning away in the stomach area. All right. See where we're going. It's like a feel that you need to put certain things to bed. If you're waiting on a result, or you're waiting on this, you're waiting on that, it's like it'll come into fruition and it'll get sorted out. So again, I just feel you're churning. I feel like you're churning over a situation and it needs to stop. Stop it. I feel like they're telling you off. Stop something. Stop something. All right. Makes sense. Let go. All right. But that's let go of the energy in the situation. Communicate clearly. All right. Don't usually pull 2 cards up, but let go and communicate clearly. All right. There's something on your mind that you can't get off your chest. Say it how it is. Be very black and white. Go down the middle. All right, Christina. And somebody spiritually has said, don't. How can I explain it? Don't be scared to say it how it is. Don't rub it. No, it wasn't rubber stamp. It was like, don't beat about the bush. Just say something how it is. All right. And then you've got another opportunity coming in as well, Christina. All right. So I feel like you've got things off your chest. If you need to talk to somebody, HR or anything like that, just let them know. A problem shared is a problem halved, or communication. It's just like you need to get things off your chest. That's how I feel. If it's not one topic or subject or one situation, it's just like I feel that you just need to breathe and scream from the rooftops, then you'll be fine. That's how I feel, all right? And it's not as much as frustration. I just feel it's time that you need to breathe again properly, all right? There is a reward with the fleece, all right? So be it £5, £10, it doesn't matter. You are your own champion, and that's what that card relates for me. You are your own champion, all right? And when you're your own champion, you've got support behind you. So again, tick the boxes. That's good for you, Christina, because when you're your own champion and you meet your own limits and you meet your own targets, it's like, be very proud of yourself. You need to give yourself some credit. Give yourself a tap on the back. All right. Still with you, Christina. All right. 4 of Michael. Insights that comes. Hold on. Insights that come from quiet meditation. The need for more sleep or time off. Seek relief of stress. All right. I'll give you another card. Hopefully, you get a higher card than that. But it's like when you let go of everything, put everything down and plug a hole, I always say, and get rid of any stress and strife, you feel a better person. All right, self-cleaning your aura, basically. Stay determined, move forward, be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. All right, so what you just do, put it into visualize it again. All right. Be prepared. You've done well. I feel you do need to give yourself some credit, Christina. All right. You okay, Charlotte? That's fine. Gaynor Edwards. Has somebody been quite off with you, Gaynor? Has somebody been quite flippant? Or somebody, have you heard something like Chinese whispers back, or something that doesn't relate to somebody you think, oh, that's not like them? Are you hearing some type of a scenario around the person where you think, oh, that's not quite like them? I wouldn't have thought of that person to be that type of words putting out. You think that's not quite like them. All right, how I feel that somebody is having a little bit more stress and strains around you, Gaynor, that they're not saying what they need to say. All right, so I feel somebody's struggling around you, Gaynor, more than what they're saying is how I feel. All right, does that make sense? Just a yes or a no, Gaynor. All right. Again, this is prioritize. Look after yourself, basically. Focused on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. All right. But ask somebody around you. I just feel like they're struggling more than what you're feeling. All right. And I feel that they're retaining that information and they're not saying it how it is realistically. All right. Also, moving forward is success for you over the next 12 months. All right. Again, with success, Gaynor, it can, obviously it's a load of topics, load of categories, but specifically the cards usually come into play and they're not far off the mark over the next 12 months. So with success is the nice simple things. So look at it as a nice simple thing. If it's something better than that or bigger than that, then that's a bonus, isn't it? All right. And it's not about a vast amount of this, that, and the other. It's about the simple things can mean success for you. All right. So if you take 10 little scenarios or situations that are successful over the next 12 months, it's a big complete picture for you moving forwards. All right. And divine timing. All right. So now's the right time. All them little things add up. And when you look back in 12 months' time, you go, done all right there, to be honest with you. I really did okay. All right. That's how I feel. That's for you, Gaynor. Oh, cards are just split off there. So obviously I'm seeing the messages late. You can take that. I have had to brush off the past things, and I can also, I'm working on a path ahead. That's fantastic, Steve, and I'm really working on myself. Oh, you're welcome, Steve. That's what it's all about. It comes in, it goes out. It's the general energy I'm picking up around you. The team's telling me, and that's what comes in and around. So you're more than welcome. And again, a few cards have dropped out, Steve, on the back of that, which is ask others for help, which is fine. When it's got this reconsider, it's like don't be too big, too quick, too soon. So it's like slowly is how I see with the reconsider. So it's not like shutting people off, Steve. It's about little steps, big strides. Little steps, big strides is how I feel around you, Steve. All right. Oh, let's see where we're going. Oh, loads of cards jumping, bouncing around. All right. Massive opportunity as well, Steve. It'll lead to. All right. So that's good. Where's she gone? Not too shabby, thank you. I'm great. I couldn't be better this evening. Done you a card, Alison. I'm just going through there. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. If I've missed anybody, please put comments in the bottom now, because I've got to sign off soon. Ali J. Hudson, good evening. Ooh. Is there anybody? I feel like you know somebody famous, Ali. Have you got somebody that's just doing really well, that's either in acting or somebody that's really, their career's really taken off, Ali? Is there a cousin or a nephew that's either left college or uni, but they're really doing well, and you think, oh, they're doing well in that field. They really do. I feel someone's just going to be flying really high, either out of college or out of university. I just feel that they're going to be around a lot of special people, is how I feel. All right. So hopefully you can take that, Ali J. Hudson. All right. A year from now. All right. That to me is around an energy of a person that's fledging the wings, is how I feel. So if it's a family member, a relative that's looking for new ventures, or they're off on the travels and they're off on the life path of the purpose, they've left university, they've got the job, they've got this, they've got that, they're going to be really doing well. All right. And again, a year from now. It's also saying get more information, but what that means is you can nudge them in the right direction. All right. So you can nudge them in the right direction as well. All right. So when I get the yes, it's usually clarity in and around that. But just stay with me, Ali. I feel as well that I don't know whether you've had an issue with neighbours, or you've had somebody that's been quite facetious in the street or the road or something. And I always say what goes round comes round. I think that time's for them as well, Ali. And it's like, sit back, watch this space, but what seed they sow, they reap. And you just sit back and watch the situation unfold, because karma's coming around. All right. Okay. So hopefully you can take that as well. A gift or a passion, opportunity, inspiration, a chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. So the Ace of Gabrielle, just go for it, run with it, flow with it. All right. But there's a lot of passion in there as well with your Ali. So there's a lot of passion in there as well. So keep the passion going. When I see that, I see a filled heart, a very fulfilled heart, a lot of gold colours, hope, wishes, insights. Excellent, well done, Christina. And again, don't forget, it's nice to reach out to people sometimes and ask them their gifts and their crafts. Everyone's got their own different techniques with things as well. So people out there, don't be scared to ask. Martin says, I'm into the craft. Excellent as well. Right, Jennifer, the lovely Jennifer. Lovely Jennifer. Hope you're all right, young madam. Is there any of your friends that wish to come along and join me one night, or would you like to come and join me one night with your spiritual path? We'll sort a GF Uncensored hour. So let me know if you're up for that, Jennifer. Be more than welcome. Jennifer, perfect timing. All right, put something into place. Have you been quite clumsy lately, Jennifer? We're putting things into place. I feel like you've learned something that you didn't actually realise that it was under your nose. You know, like I had a very good friend that thought bananas grew out the ground, but they didn't know they grew on trees and that type of stuff. I just feel that there's something been simplistic that you've gone, oh my God, I didn't know that. Why didn't I know that? That's how I feel with you, Jennifer, at the moment. And you're like, oh, simple. I should have known that. That's how I feel. All right. So let's see where we're going. All right. And be assertive. No means no. Yes means yes, Jennifer. So they're usually around talk to the hand. That's how it is. No means no. Yes means yes. Be assertive around the people around you. I will carry on with Jennifer for a minute. All right. The world, Jennifer, this is the highest card in the pack for me, the world. At the present moment in time, it means protection, overcoming causes, blinding retribution to reveal secrets, influence over others, hope for the future. But now you're on the end of a phase and a new phase will arrive soon. Again, but the world, it ties in with everything. It's a massive, massive card for you. So let me know if you'd like to join me, Archangel Michael. What an inspiration he's been on my path and journey as well. I do a lot of rescuing with Archangel Michael as well, and especially sometimes when you get a stubborn spirit that doesn't want to move or not playing game, it's always nice to use Archangel Michael as well. SJ, how are you? Where you been? You're late. Could you have a card, SJ? Jennifer, I've done yours. SJ. Telling me smart. You keep saying smart. Now, smart can be a hot, a rash, or a skin irritation where it's smart. I don't know which way they're meaning it. My team are saying smart. So if you felt quite clever recently and you've got one over on somebody and you thought, I've done really well there, I was surprised myself with saying what I had to say. You know, where you think, where did that come from? It's like the spirits are saying what you need to say. You think, they're not my words. It's the spiritual team that's gone, well done for saying what you've needed to say. That was smart. But SJ, trust, work with your team, trust your team, go with your gut intuition. And that takes me to the psychic cards, SJ. Oh, one flew out. Material, financial material changes. 4 or 5 things come at you all at once. Just focus straight ahead, right down the middle. 2 or 3 things will break off, or them opportunities have. Just keep going on the right roads and on the right path. Let's hope this is a nice doorway to open. All right, let's hope this is a nice doorway. Hope there's a doorway in this. Obstacles and challenges, just take the next step. All right, so it's like your Fool card. Just take the next step, visualize it. You're on the right road, you're on the right path. All right, okay. It came up with sacrifices as well. When I get sacrifices, it means knowledge behind you is coming in ahead of you. It's bringing a book, so there's more knowledge there as well. So be aware of that. All right, okay. And within the next 12 months for you, SJ, prosperity begins. All the hard work comes into fruition. You receive all your rewards. All right. So hopefully I haven't missed anybody out. Scammer in the chat. Thank you for admin. Well done for the moderators. Okay. Hello, Lauren. I'll do you quickly, then we'll move on. You're drawn to have time. Okay, if I'm drawn to you, yeah, of course I'm drawn to you. That's fine. Just going to turn over. All right. Our field spiritual team are saying, Lauren, Bedrock, is the focus. That's all they keep saying to me at the minute. You need to focus, you need to focus, you need to focus. So again, sometimes the moon card might come out, but not in this deck. Focus, again, look after number one. All right. Guardian angels around you. So your team are around you, but they're the ones that saying focus. Your spiritual team are saying focus. All right. So usually that's get a pinpoint. Get where you need to be to take moving forwards. All right. Focus, self-acceptance. So be happy, give yourself that treat. Self-acceptance is about, do you know what? I haven't done all that bad. I've done all right. I've done okay. It's not about that. There's loads of guardian angels around you. Archangel Michael as well. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Focus we came out with before. Divine guidance as well. So there's a lot of spiritual team giving you a lot of support as well. So if you've had a situation that you've gone off track and your team are saying, come on, shake yourself together, pull yourself together, get refocused, get down the middle. Don't get distracted from the left to right. All right. Okay. Go with your gut intuition, darling. And there's a door coming in as well. Just open that tonight when you go to bed. Just visualize open that doorway of focusing where you want to go over the next 12 months, what you need to do over the next 2 weeks as well. All right. Again, I'm still staying with you, Lauren. All right. Be assertive. Say it how it is. All right. Yes means yes. No means no. Very black and white. Very down the middle. And there's your focus point as well. You have the power deck of Tarot gel. Go with these. That's fine. No problem, Rach. New book. Concentrating, Healing and Angels. Excellent. David, pack it in. Not going to mention that name. I do give the best financial advice, thank you. You're welcome. It's not from me, it's from the team. You'd love a card, please. Or you're new to this evening. I've lost where you're up to there. That's just jumped right down there. Sorry, do apologise. Right, I've missed the person. Do apologise. Thank you, Stephen. You're all right. No problem at all. And try and connect with your new spiritual guide. That's fine. Just work with it and see what comes around, Dave. Nice energy on here tonight. Of course it is. Lovely energies. And welcome to all the new viewers. You're more than welcome. Right, I'll do a general card for the week because I've got to sign off now. Be live again in the next hour. Hello, Claire. I'm going to do a general card for the week. I'm going to return to this pack for some reason. Card ahead is the Ace of Wands. Reward coming in and basically where you need to be. There's peaks, travels and journeys. All right, but the Ace of Wands is your wishes. Put your wishes out there. Go with your gut intuition. Go with what you're after, your desires, your dreams. You will be where you need to be over the next 12 months. That's a general card. I'm going to sign off there tonight. Thank you for everybody on the Keep On Chatting platform and the moderators. I wish you loads of love and white light, and I'm going to say namaste to you. Jennifer, let me know if you'd like to come on for an hour one evening. We'll sort that out. So I'm going to end it there. So catch you all soon. Stay safe, folks.